Hello traders and welcome to our market update video. It's still Napan here, founder of Master the Markets, Illustrates Conference and the Traders Open Day. Here we are on the 21st of September 2019. It's crazy, isn't it? I mean, just time just flies, traders. It's already third week of September and just 2.5. Yeah, I think I would say, yeah, about 2.5 months before the end of the year, is it not? Before Christmas kicks in. It's crazy, just years just fly by. So let's make the best use of time. So today, I just want to go through a topic with you as we do usually. So the topic now is basically on managing drawdowns. Okay, managing drawdowns. Now, drawdowns is a big topic, is it not, traders? Most people do not want to go through drawdowns. It's the most painful part for traders, of course, but it's inevitable, right? Because with wins comes losses, as with any investment vehicle and any trading is part of investment as well. So how do you manage this thing? I would say the first thing first, you must know the drawdown for your system. Okay, the system, firstly, before you know your drawdown, the system must be quantified because then only it's a model. Only when it's a model is scalable and reproducible and sustainable. So quantify your system first, have your clear parameters there, and then go and get your back testing done to know your drawdown, and then keep monitoring it in the forward testing. Okay, so this is the four-part process. Quantify, write your parameters down, go and back test it. Then once you know your drawdown, then you forward test it and keep monitoring with how it's performed in your back testing, okay, in forward testing. Right, so there are four drawdowns that you do need to know and analyze in your back testing and then with your forward testing as well. The first thing what we call is the trade by trade drawdown, okay? Trade by trade drawdown is what you need. So each individual trade as a cluster, what's the maximum drawdown you have had? All right. The next thing is day by day drawdown, right? Every single day. What's the maximum cluster of losses day by day? Then the next thing is going to be month by month drawdown. Because do remember, for 3 days you may have a loss of minus, let's say 2.5%, but over the month you may end up with 5%, isn't it? So if you just look at month by month drawdown, you won't know the day by day drawdown. Why do you need to know all of that? Because think about it, in real time, you'll be going through these drawdowns. And if you see a minus 2.5 over 3 days, that may weaken your psychology, right, traders? You may not be able to pull forward, the fear will kick in, you may not put in the next trades, and then you may lose the overall profit that that month may make. So you always should know all of this and your trade by trade as well. Because trade by trade may not necessarily tell you day by day, because in a day you may take 5 trades, right? And you may already be down about 3% for the day. But then you're not sure, you may end up as a positive, right? For the end of the day, 2%. That's why we should know the trade by trade as well, because in a day by day, that trade by trade will be masked in as well, right? So this is more relevant. Trade by trade is more relevant for more high frequency traders and for more intraday traders. All right. Then the final thing, which what institutions, once you are scaling up, getting FCA regulation, once you want to build it up to a hedge fund, this is the last thing that they look for, which is called the unrealized drawdown. Okay, day by day as well. Okay, day by day. What do I mean by that? You see, all these things that I talked over, as I mentioned, is all closed equity. Okay, closed equity. That means all realized positions at the end of the day. Now, over here, what I'm talking about here is the ones which are unrealized. You have not closed them yet, but you still see it, and that may affect your psychology as well. And especially when you are managing bigger money, the clearing firms would want to know all of that as well, and also bigger institutions want to know that before they invest money with you. Okay, right. So that's to do with the topic. So do know all of this. This will increase your confidence and your intellectual conviction in your system to keep going, even through the drawdowns. Okay, great. So I guess that's that on that. Now, how did our performance go for this week. Now let's see this one here, the Elite Journal. I've got here on swing profits. Smart money, we still have two floating trades at the moment. They're not closed yet. They're going well in our favor. As you can see, dollar yen, we entered on the close here. So here we are on a nice move down. It's unrealized profit, and Aussie dollar too. Aussie dollar, if you look, it's gone much, 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 much more further in our direction here. As you can see, we actually entered it quite early, actually, traders. We actually entered it over here on the PSWB here, and it's gone all the way down. We entered two positions, one is here and we had scaled in another one on the low over there as well. So yeah, so good positions over there on the two of them, but they're unrealized yet, so I can't count them towards this week. However, the realized ones swing profit, we did close it out this week. Let me just check that. Yeah, it was this week, definitely. So there you go. We had a loss on that one, minus 0.86% on swing profits. And the trend runners, a new strategy that we implemented over here on trend runners. What we have over here is that minus 1%. We had a full hit on that one. A bit unfortunate, but you know what? You have to just follow the system law of numbers will make it work. All right. Trend runners, just a quick one on that. Just the main concept of that is getting in short once we have a distribution bar signaling market exhaustion. Right, the next one that we have is actually the live trading room. The live trading room, what did we have? We had liftoff, which took a small hit at minus 0.79%, and we also had money bars, which is actually the best strategy so far this year. But for this week, it did not perform that great. Minus 1.85 on here, right? So overall, what do we have then, traders? So if I were to total all of them up, so what we do have is minus 1.86% on the elite room, and the live trading room, what we do have over here is minus 2.64 percent. Now, when we total all of that up together, then what we have is 4.5% loss. Okay, so that is what we ended up with the week. But do remember that once you know what I was just talking about, managing drawdowns, then it really doesn't affect you because you know all of that and you're monitoring it, you're backtesting, see if it's over exceeding it and whether to stop trading and review your strategies and your concept of your strategies. All right. So yeah, so I guess that's pretty much that from me on this video. I mean, do look at it, do your own homework, find out all those numbers for all those drawdowns that I mentioned, and then you can always trade with conviction. And as we always say, till the next time, stay disciplined and follow your trading plan and keep trading like a master.